Fortnite Season 2 has a ton of Easter eggs you definitely missed, including upcoming updates for this season, as well as an item that lasted 6 years and some secret rewards, starting with the Chapter 2 version of the hologram Batbling. It is in the works and will be releasing very soon. In Chapter 3 Season 3, we got the season signature Batbling, which actually has edit styles of some of the most iconic moments inside of Chapter 1, from the rocket events, the meteor events, and even Peely. But Epic are now working on a Chapter 2 version of this Batbling, which will be so sick, where we'll probably be seeing like the Chapter 2 islands, maybe Deadpool or the Agency, Aquaman, Galactus, the Spire, a UFO, and the Cube Queen. They're just some of my predictions that we might be seeing on this Batbling. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But something you may have not realised is that this Scar is now completely vaulted, the most anticipated weapon to return after being vaulted for a whole year. It returned in Season 1, and well, now all the variants have been vaulted completely, so who knows, we might have to wait for another year to see the Scar return. But the Thunder Shotgun was removed this update as well. Well, not entirely. When eliminating an NPC over at Frenzy Farm, you will actually receive a grey version of the gun, which is super cool that this is still in the game, unlike the mythic tactical pistol. Fortnite's most broken gun has now been vaulted, which kind of does suck because this thing was pretty fun to use, but also extremely OP. The Mega City will be expanding this season as well. Throughout the seasonal updates, more buildings will be getting added to this POI, which you guys can actually see in the trailer. It's much bigger than it actually looks in game right now, and here's what it's going to look like after stage 1. You guys can see some pretty drastic changes coming to this POI, as well as more dojos popping up around the map as well. I absolutely love these dojos, so this change is going to be pretty cool. But before we get into that, remember I do give 5 subscribers every single day, and I will be gifting the brand new Season 2 Battle Pass to 5 of you guys today, so make sure you guys do drop a like on the video, subscribe with all notifications turned on, and leave a comment with your Epic ID name down in the comment section below so I can add you guys. And a huge thank you to everyone popping in my support credit code when picking up this Battle Pass. It does mean an absolute ton. Something you may have not expected happening this season though is Benji Fishy's mum is getting her very own locker bundle, and it will be releasing this Sunday. I still can't believe his mum's getting a very own locker bundle, but she's an absolute legend, so congrats to her. But speaking of cosmetics though, over at Mega City there is this new poster which does contain 2 survey skins, from the first one being a younger version of Midas, which kind of looks like, and another one being some sort of schoolgirl, which does confirm that these skins will be coming out very soon, and I personally can't wait to get my hands on them, so make sure you guys are on the lookout for these 2 new cosmetics coming out. But Epic are actually working on a new version of Dr. Sloan. We saw this skin in the skin surveys a while back, but it's now actually getting tested by Epic Games, and it's going to be Sans Sloan, which I think looks really cool, and it seems she's going to be coming back for the storyline very soon as well. So keep your eyes open for this, because I can tell you now she's going to create havoc on this Chapter 4 island. But it is now confirmed that Fortnite will be releasing first person in the mid-season update for this season, which I personally cannot wait for, as Epic are testing first person mode with these outfits on screen here, obviously for visibility purposes, because there are some skins in the game that you really can't see much. The Hulk skin, it's a bit too big, so it's going to be quite cool to see when first person does come out. So it's just a waiting game now until it does release. A new augment is on the way called Going Broke, which actually gives you a charged shotgun and a flintlock pistol, which I think is awesome. I absolutely love the charged shotgun from Chapter 2 Season 3, and it will be returning this season, as well as the egg launcher augment as we are getting closer to Easter, and also one coming with a flare gun, which I think is pretty cool. These new augments do sound super awesome. But there is actually a way of using these vaulted weapons now. If you guys do hop into a Team Rumble game and open a bunch of supply drops, there is a ton of vaulted weapons in them, including the OG legendary pump shotgun, which is extremely rare. I'm still yet to find it, but someone has actually already found it, so let me know in the comments below what vaulted weapon you found in Team Rumble so far. A new storm phase is in the works called Split Storm, very similar to Warzone, which I think is a pretty cool update for the zone, because we don't usually get zone updates, but the zones will be much faster when splitting into these 2 zones. So be fast and be ready for this new update when it does come out, because I can't lie, it's going to be pretty interesting. If you're one team in one zone and another team in another zone, it's going to be an interesting end game. One of the coolest bosses ever has actually been vaulted this season, being Geno, aka the Ageless, when he dropped a mythic shockwave hammer and a mythic Excalibur rifle. These have also now been vaulted as well, which kind of sucks, and all the normal hammers as well, which have been replaced with the katana. But maybe after Fortnite releasing a mythic hammer, we might actually be getting a mythic katana this season. But Fortnite actually got rid of one of the oldest items ever in the game, supply drop. Obviously they're still in Team Rumble, but if you guys were wondering why you couldn't find one in Battle Royale, that's why. I'm sure Epic have an interesting reason to what's going to be replacing them, item, but for now, this item after 6 years has been put in the vault for good. If you like the new vehicles this season, you probably haven't been paying much attention to the removal of all car mods. Chonker tires and cow catchers have been vaulted from the game, which kind of does suck because the cow catcher was really good in zero builds, but they did also add the bubble shield, which is 10 times better. But speaking of items useful in zero builds, the porter bunker has also been removed, which I mean, I never used it, I never picked it up, but I know a lot of pro zero build players love this thing, and now they're no longer going to be able to use it, just like the guardian shield. This was removed only after 1 season, which I can't lie, this thing was pretty OP when it did come to the game, so I'm not surprised they removed it, to be honest. They've also removed the throwable launchpad again. I don't know why they removed some of the best items, but there are some launchpad placed around the map as well as geysers, so hey, at least we still have some movement this season. In Season 2, Fortnite basically made everything extinct. They vaulted wolves, boars, frogs, and even crows, which is so random. We can no longer get a mythic crow, and the only animal that survived was a chicken. It's a bit random, but Fortnite have actually messed up. When riding a bike and pulling out your pickaxe, it completely removes the FX on them, which will most likely be getting patched very soon, but it does make a cool looking style for some pickaxes. So if you guys want to check it out for yourself, hop on a new cyber bike and pull out your pickaxe. Evan Yeager's ODM gear will be releasing next update. For the launch of his skin coming in 30 days, his ODM gear will be getting added, and we actually have a better look at what it looks like in the trailer, and I think it looks pretty amazing. Being able to eliminate players with it as well, this is for sure going to be very overpowered. But we then have the new arena wrap, and honestly, it looks absolutely amazing from last season. So if you guys were playing arena last season and you got to Contender League Division 5, you will actually be able to unlock yourself the brand new arena wrap, which will be releasing extremely soon, and it looks so clean, bro. I absolutely love it. I'm actually quite gutted I didn't play arena last season now because I absolutely love this wrap. They need to bring back zero builds arena, bro. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys do want to see zero builds arena. But if you guys did play arena last season and you got above Contender League Division 5, you will receive this wrap put onto your account any day now, which I think looks really nice. We then have a brand new community battles event coming out really soon, where you guys can get this free back bling, and we're also going to be able to get some other free rewards as well. And usually in these community battles events, we always get free V-Bucks, so we will actually be getting some free V-Bucks for participating in this community battles event when it does go live. We're not quite sure when it's going to go live, but the back bling is actually really cool. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to turn down some free V-Bucks, so I'm going to be grinding out these challenges when they do release. We then have a new free emote for you guys to redeem as well. A new anxiety emote was added to the files, which is called Squeezy Does It, and this actually might be coming out for completely free because it's a bit random for them to add just one singular emote for an update, and it doesn't really make sense, so it'll most likely be coming out for completely free in the item shop within the next few days, where you guys can gift it to your friends and your friends can gift it back to you, or it's going to be coming out for 0 V-Bucks at all, which I absolutely love. I think it's a pretty cool emote, so make sure you guys are on the lookout for this. You may have not actually realized, but the new biome on the map is actually shaped the exact same as Japan. The attention to detail this season is absolutely amazing, and this POI actually got leaked a very long time ago in the Parallel Universe loading screen. You guys can see here, this is the mega city and it's now in game, so if you guys do go back and look at some old